Hello, everybody. This is Matt Always here. This is my first review in this channel, but of course, I've done more than 100 reviews in my blog. And I'll start with the High Spirits album, which was released by High Roller Records on July 31st, 2020. And who are High Spirits? Well, High Spirits is the heavy metal hard rock outfit from the multi-instrumentalist Chris the Professor Black. Their first album was a compilation actually, and it was released back in 2009. Now, Chris Black basically does everything in this band, at least in the studio. And according to him, and I quote, the idea was to start a musical project that was entirely based on songs. No band members, no gigs, no photos, no artwork, and barely a logo. Now, later, he decided to have a live band due to requests from the fans. High Spirits makes high energy, hard rock, sometimes borderline power metal music. I had actually never heard of them before, but this week was kind of a week, and this one was the only one that really appealed to me. Now let's talk about Hard to Stop. It's their fifth full-length album and follows the 2016 Motivator. Hard to Stop, it's a straightforward heavy metal album. No ballads, no complicated arrangements or exotic instruments or anything. It's just 35 minutes of good, fun heavy metal. The longest song for you to have an idea, it's 5 minutes. It's the perfect soundtrack for a summer festival. Even without knowing the songs, they all sound familiar and easy to follow. When I heard the first song, Since You've Been Gone, I thought it was a Rainbow cover because, of course, there's the song with a very similar title in the Down to Earth album. Not only because of the title, it's, as I mentioned, almost the same, but the voice sounds very familiar to Graham Bonnet in that song. And even the chorus is kind of similar. Anyway, it's one of the most power metal songs of the album. It's a good song. There's also a lot of Maidenisms in it. For example, the guitars on Hearts Will Burn are very similar to the Transylvania instrumental song from the first record of Iron Maiden. But the album is also diverse. There's, for example, a punkish rock song, Now I Know. Some of my favorite tracks are Restless, with a cool drumming and a fast pace. But also here, it reminds me of Restless and Wild from Accept. I'm keep waiting in the chorus for the and wild part of it. Anyway, the groovy Face to Face is another one of my favorites. The AOR Voice in the Wind, and also the catchy Midnight Sun. The bad. Well, my main issue with the album is that it sounds a bit half pregnant to me. It wants to be power metal, but didn't quite go all the way there. It feels a bit restrained. And that's probably because of the vocals. They sound strained and at the range limit. It reminds me of early Stratovarius when Timo Tolkki was singing instead of Timo Kotipelto. Overall, everything's okay with High Spirits, Hard to Stop. But that's also the problem. Nothing really stood out for me. So yes, it's fun, and if they were in a festival or open for another band, I'll certainly watch them, and I'm sure I'll have fun. For those looking for traditional metal good albums, that's a safe bet. Overall, I'm giving High Spirits Hard to Stop a 77, which is a borderline good album. Please remember to like it, to subscribe, to share, help me out here as I get started with my channel, and I hope you enjoyed this review and also enjoyed High Spirits Hard to Stop. Be healthy and be metal always.